Hello, this is Mr. Stickermania from Louisville, Kentucky to show you my 1965 Beatles Shea Stadium memorabilia that I have. I have a ticket stub from the concert, original 3.5 by 1.25 inch size ticket stub from the first big rock concert of all time, stadium show where there were 55,000 people. This ticket was only $5.50, if you can imagine that. And I got the program from that night that goes with it. Also, I have some postcards, original postcards. This is from 1964, showing Shea Stadium right after it was first built. And I have a postcard from the Port Authority that they built for the World's Fair in 1964. And this is where the Beatles got on the helicopter that took them to Shea Stadium that night. I have an original Kodak taken by a couple of young female fans of the show, of the stadium right before the show started. And I have a original ABC 1967 promo photo that promoted the show that was going to show on January 10th at 7:30. It was an hour TV special of the colored film. And I also have some articles from a New York newspaper all about the show. How amazing and how everybody went crazy. Mick Jagger went to the show. Linda McCartney went to the show when she was real young. A lot of famous people were there. And on my Stickermania 2853 store, I have some new arrivals that are for sale. I got another 2014 Beatles and mono vinyl box set that's in perfect condition with the slipcase on it. The records have never been played. For my rest of my items, I'm going to have my holiday helper help me out here. Need the number one. Give me the record too. Thank you, helper.
Here you go, boss.
Got a 1964, like old new stock of the EP on VJ Records. Perfect seams, perfect corners. Like it was bought in the store yesterday. Also, a near mint record to go with it. Notice how Ask Me Why is in bigger print than the other songs. That's a rare version of it. Number two, I have a early 1964 picture sleeve of Love Me Do. This is a real tough picture sleeve to get in this shape with hardly any ring wear at all. Number three, got a Beatles fan club Christmas flexi disc that you got when you belonged to the fan club in England in 1964. Number four, got a Cashbox magazine, music magazine issue from 1971. This came out 2 weeks before Led Zeppelin 4 was released. That of course had Stairway to Heaven. They were right at their peak, Led Zeppelin. Number five, we got the first printing cover of Bob Dylan's masterpiece from 1966, his 2 LP set, Blonde on Blonde. And it's got the photo of Claudia Cardinale in there, and that was only on the first pressings. And she demanded that she wanted a lot of money to be in on that cover, and so they just took her out of it. And that was the only time she was ever on the cover. All the other pressings, she was removed. Number 6. Got a sealed Rolling Stones Beggar's Banquet from 1968 from the USA. A second pressing that doesn't have lyrics by Jagger and Richards on there. And it's completely sealed, 4 square corners, perfect shape. That's what I have for sale, my new arrivals. And thanks for my little holiday helper. And do you have anything you want to say?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, he's saying. Thanks.
Oh, and by the way, I gotta be somewhere.